Welcome back and good morning. It's 4:43 on your Monday. All eyes still on the tropics, with Gulf development appearing likely over the next couple of days. For the northern Gulf, specifically for Louisiana, certainly some moisture, but still trending like Texas is going to be the hot spot for the heaviest of the rain with this feature. Here's an overview of the two areas we're watching. We've got one in the far southwest Caribbean, far southwest Gulf, that has a high chance of becoming our first named storm of the season in a couple days, and also a feature that's going to be trying to develop off the east coast. That one a very low chance, so this one obviously has got a lot of people attention. You can see a lot of showers and storms down here over the Yucatan this morning, with a lot of moisture being pulled up ahead of that. So that's going to hang out down there for the next couple of days, eventually trying to develop and turn more into Texas. So we do think, yes, we're getting some moisture up here in Louisiana, but the brunt of this heavy rain and maybe a tropical depression or storm moving into Texas there, where that's going to bring the heaviest of the rain along the Texas coast and into parts of northern Mexico. We're on the outskirts. We're getting some moisture flung our direction, but perhaps we missed the worst of this feature. Now, we are going to have some tropical downpours. We had them yesterday. Some of them produced some very heavy rain in a short amount of time. I think we're going to have the same again today. We've got a big one developing near Lafayette this morning, but I'm noticing some heavier showers and storms already forming off of our coast in the Gulf. Those are heading our direction, so those are going to be moving in the next couple of hours, and I think we'll see some heavy rain spreading over parts of the area later this morning, with on and off scattered tropical downpours through the day. So there's our first batch, 6 to 7 a.m. approaching the coast. Notice they do move to the north and west, and we'll have scattered ones all around throughout the afternoon with some breaks mixed in, but at times it's coming down. And keep in mind, this is tropical air, which means they're going to be efficient. These things can produce a quick 1 to 3 inches of rain in a very short amount of time, and that's exactly what we saw yesterday in parts of the area. So when you look at your rain totals with this event, it still looks like the Texas coast from Houston down to Corpus and Brownsville. That's where your highest totals are most likely. We're talking nearing maybe 8 to 10 inches in some spots. Here in our area, we certainly could have some spots that are over 6 inches of rain. Those are going to be more isolated, but there's no doubt that's going to happen. Some places have already picked up 3 to 4 inches from yesterday, and a few today could easily pick up that 3 to 4 inches. But most of us, we're saying most, 1 to 3 inches of rain with isolated totals of 3 to 6. That means those flooding risks, we'll have to watch them, but hopefully they remain isolated in areas. Gusty winds. This is the developing tropical system. Yes, we're going to have some stronger winds, especially tomorrow and Wednesday, 20 to 30 miles an hour. That is a persistent east wind. So that means if you live over in eastern parts of St. Bernard Parish, East Bank of Plaquemines Parish, going over towards the lower coast areas, Grand Isle, over into Bay St. Louis, your tides are going to be running 1 to 3 feet higher than normal, maybe even close to 4 feet at times as we head into Tuesday and especially Wednesday. So coastal flooding appears likely there. Those are your typical spots. The tornado threat's low, but anytime there's a developing tropical system, you're on the east side here, there's a chance. So it's riding around a ridge of high pressure. That's sending it off to the west here. That secondary feature that's trying to form off the east coast, models aren't very aggressive, but it may send some moisture back into our area by around Friday or Saturday. So we'll keep a chance for a few thunderstorms by the end of the week. But today and I think tomorrow, but especially today, look to be our best shot of rain as we head into the beginning of the week. By the way, the Gulf's getting a little rocky here. We're up to 8 feet out in the Gulf. That also means our rip current risk will be quite high. We're not expecting big rain along the Florida beaches this week, but rip current risk is very, very high. Please do not get in the water if they're flying those flags telling you not to get in. Even experienced swimmers can run into big problems with rip current. So that's what we've got going this week if you're heading on to vacation that way. Here at home and close you get to Texas, heavy rain is going to be the thing we're watching out for. And your temperatures with that rainfall around, looks like we're going to stay in the 80s.